think that's working. Let's check. Okay. We're all good. Fine. Turn my phone charger on though, because it is nearly dead. Shh. Oscar says hello. Okay, we're back in Aurora. We are back in Seoul. Things didn't quite pan out for us yesterday. We knew they wouldn't. We've got a plan. We have a well, we've got the makings of a thought of a plan is what we have. We're not far off this tech. I don't think we're going to make it 3 years without being attacked. We have no idea if our surface to orbit defenses are going to work. We are just building them and hoping that we can just outgun, I guess. Each one of these is 49 Hurricane railguns. I think they're using the 10cm one, the basic bitch one. 200 units of light infantry. We've got so far 3, 4, 5, 6 of those in place. I think we're building more. We're not. Let's just build more. Let's go absolutely bananas. Shipyards. We lost all our shipyards, so we built a couple more repair yards. We need to add some slipways to this. Let's increase that to 30 because all of our shipyards are gone. We're building ground force construction complexes so we can build those faster. Fighter factories so we can build our fighters faster. I'm tempted to bump that up. Well, let's bump this down first to 30. Let's bump this one to 80. That's not maths. 70. Okay, that, still not great, is it? But it's we could do with as many of those as we can. Because each one of these units takes about a year and a bit to train, year and a half. We've got a ship design. We just got a wide view. We've got a fighter, the Centaur, which has 300 million kilometers in range. Now, right now, our immediate concern is Mars. We've got a lot of things to take back, but we need to take back Mars pretty quickly. Earth to Mars at its furthest distance is 365 million. So we're going to have to wait until we're a bit closer. So probably this time next year, I think. We'll figure out. We could do a trial run with Mercury first. Because Mercury is important because we have a lot of, well, we had a lot of oh, we still got some resistance on Mercury. We just can't reinforce them. So what's on Mercury? So they've taken Callisto, they've taken Mars. So they're on with trying to take Mercury at the minute. Narbonne, Le Mans, and Béziers. Béziers. I would wager they're basically the same ship, just one's a slightly different model, a slightly different weaponry, maybe. Narbonne's considerably bigger, it's double the size. Okay. Now we're just dealing with fighters right now. How many have we got? Whoa! What did I just do? Oh, I don't know what I just did. Just move somebody somewhere. Terraforming fleet's gone. New fighters. You can live under the Navy, I guess. New fighters, Earth. So a few of them have got active sensors turned on. We've only built 3 since. How long is that going to take to build? Yes, but we are building like 100, so we've currently got 11 by the looks of things. Let's see how many we can get by the time we're close enough to Mars. Some 1,000 tons added to that. That's just a repair yard, so it's not massive. It just needed, I just needed something to refuel people who are coming in. Let's add slipway to it now. Failed. Okay, so our auto miners from Earth to Eris. So Eris has got a good amount of mining coming in. That Macassium is going to come in real useful. Why is that sat there? We don't have a reserve amount. Maybe because they're above, so they're producing 6,300, we can only transport 5,000, so maybe this is just what's been building up while they've been above 5,000. So that would be a nice, a good influx of resources if we can get to it. We could send these guys back. Let's grab these. They're fully refueled. Just go back to... probably not all of you, because that's a lot. What have we got nearby? Luna has nothing. Mercury is under hostile control. Europa, I think, is also under hostile control. Things I don't want to leave them on Earth, because if they come back and that fleet sat there, they're just going to get blown up. So I'm just going to waste a ton of fuel. Go to Eris and load all minerals. Bro. Eris, load all minerals. Earth, unload. In fact, just stay at Eris. Yeah, because they're not going to go and attack Eris. I can't imagine them doing that. Although they might if a fleet's there. Yeah, so let's just keep this fleet moving. Yeah. Go to Earth, unload all minerals, refuel, and just cycle those moves. Just do that. We'll work on sorting out fleet orders once we've re-established a foothold back in Sol. Shit, I'm supposed to be paying attention here. Right. Mars. Why does that just say thermal now instead of ships? Faraway's Mercury. 200. How many ships have we got? 24. And they've all got one gun. But we know that, well, we can set this up so it's working. And then we want to do potential targets, pop killers. We don't want to shoot the aliens. I think right now I'd be happy if we can just defend. Assign all. And fleet sync on. Now I'm hoping that when new ships get added, I'm hoping that they just automatically get done. If not, it's fine. We can sort that out. How are we doing? We've shaved off a bit of time here because we're down to thingy. So how long are these taking now? These are taking 4 months, down from 1.6 years. We should have absolutely been doing this from the start. Oh well. Right. So once that finishes, I'll move all 70 back into fighting production. Let's just knock this right out. Let's just do 1% on that, 99% on that. September. Okay. September. Bitch. We should hopefully get a new tech as well in a minute. Okay, production of ground forces done. So they are now taking 3 months. So you now 100 modify. So that is, it's going to take you a while to produce all those, but we're not worried about producing these. We're worried about producing these. Fighter factories. How many have we got at the minute? 112. We're building 2,000, so that's gonna step up. Unrest is rising on Mercury due to insufficient military protections. Okay, so we do need to go and rescue Mercury. Is 24 railguns going to be enough? I don't think it is. Turn this off. Pass time forward manually for now. Research completed. Railgun launch velocity. Of course we get that now. That's fine. That would be a nice tick to have right now. Shields, no. Reduction I'm not too fussed about. Long range bombardment weapon. heavy vehicle allows creation of ground unit classes based on the heavy vehicle type. If we build a troop transport with a drop bay, I think that means that they won't, because if they have ground units that have surface to orbit weaponry, they can shoot our troop transport out of the sky, potentially killing the whole squadron. Whereas this launches them from a catapult, pretty much, I think. I think that is probably worthwhile. How long is that going to take, though? Let's just get the guy with the most labs. Or we put all our labs back into railgun tech. Long term, that's the better strategy, I think. Oof. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that done as soon as we can. Research rates. These are all going as fast as possible. Let's put that. Drop that down one more. Push that up as high as we can get it. Okay. How long are these fighters taking to produce now? I mean, we're building 100, right? So it takes less than a month to build one. So every month we go through, we produce another fighter. Okay, so what if I increase this? We're saying 57 months. And also it's going to get faster because we're producing shitloads more of these. Okay. Let's just go with that and see what we do. So it's 1 fighter, 2 fighter, 3, 4 fighter. Must have had a bit of an overlap. Okay, we're pretty close to Mars there. Is sending all of these ships right now a bad idea? I'm going to save it and we're going to see. How are we doing, sir? Good to see you. We're about to die horrifically. Alright. Action stations, boys. What if we change our tactic here? So this is point defense. Area defense. I am streaming the left screen because Aurora has many different windows, and when you have that in OBS, add source, window capture, yeah, you get all of this shit going on. So it's impossible to have a window when you have to have it set to the screen. Go to Google and type in Bulbasaur, hang on. What am I looking for? What the heck is this? Is this Pokemon in Google? I captured a Bulbasaur! Really? Amazing. Okay. Well, I guess we know what we're doing for a minute. Shall I do them all in order? Oh, is he telling me? Oh, right. He's telling me to catch specific ones. So that's Victory Bell. That is Water Bottle. They've cooked with this. This answers your question, who is the first Pokemon? Does it though? Does it actually answer the question? Because this is the first Pokemon in the Pokedex entry. But, you know, the whole Mew and Rhyhorn thing. I'm sticking with Mew. Mew's classic first Pokemon. There's no wrong answer, is there really? Let's be fair. It's just a nerdy argument. I do love that stuff. I will definitely be playing that later on. Oh, yeah. I need to take. We've lost Soul Steph. I need to reclaim my honor. So we sent our carrier fleet yesterday to Procyon, and we got absolutely wiped because there's a colony of aliens here. And basically, I knew I was going to die. I just wanted to figure out what the combat situation was like. We figured it out. We managed to defend the fleet for about 5 seconds, but they just overwhelmed us with missiles. So I lost all my fleet. So while I was rebuilding researching new tech and trying to figure it out, I ended up getting attacked by space pirates, a completely different section of aliens. These are interdimensional space pirate things. And they've basically taken... Well, they've took Mars, they took Callisto, they're trying to take Mercury. They've destroyed all of my infrastructure in Sol. The Saturn fuel depot is still standing, just about, somehow. Jupiter fuel depot's gone. Neptune fuel depot, I think, is gone as well. Neptune's further out. Yeah, so there's probably ruins of ships here. If I turn on Rex, yeah, all of these orange things are the ships of mine that they've destroyed. So I need to kick these motherfuckers out of the system. At least there's going to be a lot of salvage. Indeed there is. Yes, welcome to the stream. Metrolnum Tanis kilometers 1 weapon skill. I don't know. How are you doing? Right. This is a bad idea. I've just saved it, so we might end up reloading. I'm going to send these fuckers to Mars. Why is Mars not showing in the list? Oh, because... Mars. Move to location. So let's... They got there quick. So there's a ground force team on Mars. And I feel like 22,000 tons of ground forces. Okay. Can I see those? Elite infantry. Okay. So we can build a ground force team and go and... Oh, I see. You see. Yeah, they only have like a day's deployment time, so they just went straight back. Oh no, they haven't gone back yet. They just... Mars just moved. Let's do movement orders. Okay, go back to Earth. At least we know we can get there and we can sort that out. So we can do that with a ground team. As long as you have more bullets than bad ideas, everything will turn out fine. That's a great philosophy to live by. I have a lot of bad ideas though, I've got to say. Right, let's grab our troop transport. And we do need to upgrade this. This is one of the oldest ships in the fleet. So let's create a new ship class, troop transport. We do have an engine I think we could use here that we won't need to research. We could probably just use the Lancashire engine. And we need a troop transport bay. Ship has troop capacity but no cargo shuttles. That's fine, we can do that. I don't really care about sensors. And we didn't do that tech, did we, for the drop pods? No, I haven't done drop bays yet. We can queue that up though. If we just take one lab off that, because realistically that's not coming in anytime soon. Just add one to there, so we've got it. And then when the next task finishes, we can sort that out. What is that? It's one of Jenna's hairs. Oh, twat. Right. Got fuel, got an engine. It's not a fast engine, but it doesn't need to be. It's just a troop transport. Failure rate, we need... Well, we don't really care about that. But we are space engineers at our worst. So let's... Yeah, we've got space. Okay, I think that'll do. 13 billion kilometers, that's fine. Doesn't need to go far. Doesn't need to go fast. Okay, let's lock that in. We need to build a shipyard because we don't have any. Is that a commercial ship or is that a military ship? That is a good question. Retribution. Oh, we're keeping that name. Rename class 21 or 2 retribution. This is a military vessel for maintenance purposes. I'd rather it not be a military vessel. Okay, well, we'll go version 2 of this class. Rename class B. And then we'll obsolete this one. I was overzealous there with my locking of the class. Pertinax commercial. So that's very slow, but actually I'm not too bothered. We don't need all of these engineering spaces now. We can take all of those off. Just put the one standard one back in. That saves us nearly 1,000 tons. Probably drop the large and just put a small fuel storage on. $18.20. Sure, that'll do. Conscript crew, no officers, don't care. Right, we need a shipyard. We need a commercial shipyard. Did I fuck up there, or is it still a military ship? Commercial vessel. So we need a commercial shipyard, which makes things a lot easier because they start off big enough. We want this. Let's drop this down to 20 just while we do this. And then we want this at 80. We just want 1. That's only going to take a couple of months. Okay. Going to save this and I'm going to do something again. I'm going to send them to Mercury now and see if they can take out those ships. I don't think they can, but I'd rather not lose Mercury. We have another shipyard fleet, I think. Where are these new fighters getting put? Oh, we haven't created a new fighters yet. Where are they going? Okay. Let's send them. Are they still prepped for combat? They are. The deployment time is, I think, a day. .2 days. So let's send them to Mercury, but we'll do it slower this time. Go to Mercury, move to location. Let's do it in an hour interval. Okay, neutral contact update. Why are these still set to neutral? That's another problem. Hostile. Yeah, for sure hostile. Oh yeah, that changes the map significantly. So we've got problems in problems in Callisto. Problems on Mars, problems on Mercury. Hopefully Mercury not for long. Okay, so they're in our sensor range now. So can I just target them? Ship combat. Potential targets. Okay, we can. Let's set the point defense to point blank defensive fire. So hopefully they got a decent chance of defending. Okay, let's go forward another hour. Change strength. Okay, so the Narbonne is one of their... is probably their main ship. What the hell was that? Where are you going? Are you running away? Why are you not following them? Oh, because I gave you orders to move there, but I've told you to target the ship with the combat. I get you. Contacts. Don't exclude aliens. We want to remove all. I don't want to contact them. I want to kill them. Follow? Hey, okay. Attacked by energy weapons. Okay, so we know that this ship has railguns. So actually that ship got hit, but it didn't die. That's nice to know. Because they don't have any armor. So this ship, he got shot twice. Okay. That gives me a little bit more food for thought. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to do 5-second intervals. Okay. Ship destroyed. Okay, so they've destroyed one fighter so far. I'm going to keep this up and we'll put it on this screen. Just so I can keep an eye on what we know. I should know that's already hurting my neck to keep that on that screen. Yeah, they have decent reach, don't they? 40,000. They're using energy weapons as well. I don't know if you can tell, but I was vastly underprepared for this. So we move forward a little bit again. A bit more. Are we doing any combat to them? Yep. He's with me. He's here. He's coming to you now. Because you dared say words. He said he's coming to you now because you dared say words. Yeah, I thought he might. Just gonna go let the dog out. Back in a minute. I'm back. We'll need to look at your combat commands again. You've been in range for a while and are not firing. Yes. Yes, that is a thing. You still got a good amount of... Not got a lot of fuel. They weren't really made for a chase thing. I think... Let's have a look. We're targeting that ship. Fire at will. Let's see if that does anything. Let's turn that off a sec. Fire delay. Weapons not yet ready. Okay. Okay. We fired a thing. Did we actually do anything useful? That is the question. We actually did. We lost 2 ships. Hang on, is this did it fresh? Armor hits, yeah, okay. What's the cooldown on these guns? I presume there is one. Oh, why are you that colour? Because you nearly dead. You are very nearly dead. We have actually lost a good amount of these ships. Ship combat. Fire at will. Sign on. I feel like we just lost a bunch of the ships. That's fine. Yeah, we did. Wow. Okay. Let's move them back to Earth. Remove all orders. Go to Earth. Ship combat. Ceasefire on. Let's see if we make it back to Earth. Okay, they are fleeing. I want to see if we can draw them back to Earth. I want to see if our STLs do anything. Have you caught all 151 Google Pokemon? That's brilliant, Steve. Well done. I'm going in... Oh, they have insufficient fuel. Oh, they broke down right there. That's upsetting. We have a tanker left, I think, because they can't do their other orders. So let's go to Earth, refuel, and then let's go and grab those ships. New fighters, join fleet, and refuel. And we've only got 3 ships left in the fleet, but those 3 ships are our survivors. Turn the active sensors off. Let's cancel their orders. And let's see what we do. Why is that ship not doing it? Oh, because that's the Neptune to Earth, not Jupiter. Where are you? Neptune to Earth. Okay, moving orders. So you remove orders and just turn off your moves. You can just do whatever you're doing. Go to Earth and refuel. Neptune to Earth. Go to Earth, refuel. Join and refuel the fighters. And see what they do. Go to Earth, move to location. Okay, they're back on Mars now. Oh god. This is not going well, man. It's fine. It's fine. I'm learning. I'm learning things. Right, let's detach you. You can just sit in this fleet for now. You. We need to set the build thing here to go send them in that group, and then you, we want you to join new fighters Earth, join fleet. Okay. Right. What we got going on research? Maximum engine power modifier, that would give us a significant speed boost. It's like a 25% boost compared to what we are now. Or a smaller engine, which could mean more guns. Because I feel like we might do better with... we just need to be able to outgun their... they're not using missiles like the other ones were. The other enemies, the reason we built these was to go up against those missile corvettes that the actual NPRs had. These ones aren't doing that. These ones are using energy weapons, beam fighters. So, kind of pointless to have a point defense fighter fleet going up against actual combat, like battleships and stuff. We are building that troop transport. How's that doing? That's coming in 3 months. September, October, November. Okay. And that will help us move our space police. We're going to need a lot of them, though. How many? We're currently building a bunch of STOs. Let's build build a bunch of these as well. Yeah, they're going to take fuck all time to build. They're going to take days to build those. About energy weapons. Let's turn off Rex here so we can. Oh no, we haven't got Rex. This is life pots. What are they? Are they? Oh, they're just going out, finishing off the. Oh no, that's the pool. Okay, so that's the. Why is Saturn to? Oh, Saturn to Earth is still alive. I thought Saturn was dead. No. No, indeed. So we are still getting fuel brought in. It's only 250,000 litres at a time. But, I mean, our fighters are using like 10,000, I think. Yeah, so that's enough to fuel 25 fighters. Okay. Speaking of, we need to build more fighters. Industry, Earth. So this is where having industry on other planets would also help, because we could use multiple at the same time. And we could also build local ground forces, which I probably should have been doing, actually thinking about it. We should have had a ground force facility on every single planet we colonized. That would have been a good idea, because then I could have built more on the planet to defend against. That's a shame. That's something to keep in mind if we turn this around or next campaign. Factories, commercial shipyards. This is done. Oh, we're still not far enough forward. Just gonna have to keep ticking time forward slowly. Do we get to that November date? Okay. Friction completed. So we have a shipyard. Let's assign. It's the Retribution B. And just immediately build me one of those. And you can also add slipware, please, if you don't mind. It's going to take 7 months. Inactive labs. Let's. How fast can we get that? 4 years. It's not right now. It's not massively essential. So let's put it back. Let's add that. That knocks 3 years off that. That's not insignificant. What else we got? Our potion. We just need that ion drive to come in. 6 years off though. Electronic hardening. Let's finish electronic hardening. Sort by date. Electronic hardening, yeah, that's only going to take 6 months. How dare you retire? You don't know we're at war? How rude. Fire control rating. I do want that fire control rating. Oh, are you coming to Earth? Please come to Earth. You're coming to Earth. What happened? Oh, the fire's getting destroyed. STR combat. Okay. Second Earth. Let's fucking go in here. Second Earth STR attacked the Bezier 2 with the railgun. 100% chance to hit. Fired 49 shots. Hit 29 times. Okay. So we lost 4 centaurs. We destroyed 2 of their ships, though. Wreck of Le Mans, Wreck of Bezier. Okay. Earth is protected. Oh, we need to build Doctor Who. We need to build some kind of really small, bigger on the inside ship. I suppose you could do with stealth tech. 2 enemy ships dead. That is the first enemy ships that we have killed. You know what? I'm going to go and say ever. Because usually when it got to this point, when I played a couple of versions back, I kind of got scared and ran away. So I'm sticking with it this time. Until we have nothing left, I'm sticking with it. So we also have a wreck, so we could potentially. We should build a shipyard for a salvager. Do we have a salvage? Oh, I don't think we have the salvage tech, you know. We got tractor beam. Yeah, I don't think I've researched any salvage tech yet. Salvage module 500. Let's just stick somebody on that for a minute. That's coming in soon. Your labs can go. Not to you. Your labs can go to this guy. More labs, more good. Okay. And then we'll try and build a salvager. But that's good. That's good. So let's have a full read of this. So here, target was destroyed by 46 hits. Okay. 42 hits. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with that. Near combat contact, 642 energy weapon impact. I don't know what that means, but we'll celebrate that victory. Damage report, Narbonne attacked. Have they still got another shit? Oh, they have a ground force here as well now. An alien population has been detected on Earth. That's not good. I think we do have ground forces on Earth. We were building more. Ground units. Yeah, we have a couple of ground units. They've got 18,000 tons of ground units. We've got like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, plus all of these STOs, which inside of them have light infantry. We shot down the Narbonne. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'll turn this 5 days element versus ground unit. Okay, right. So this is a ground unit combat. That's a lot of messages. Wall of text. Yeah, you're not kidding. Text summary. This is the first ground combat I've ever had, so I'm not 100% sure what any of that means. Let's have a look at our ground forces. So we've lost a couple of units and a couple of railguns in each. So this is a full strength battalion. So these have been damaged. We lost a bunch of space police. I think that's an undamaged unit. I'm going to move these down the queue. I mean, the space police aren't great. They're just light infantry. Let's let that one finish. Does this mean that my guys aren't attacking? Because we haven't destroyed any of their units yet, I don't think. Can I use these guys? Ground forces. I don't know if this is possible. We're going to try it. I want to target the Sol Aliens ground forces. Yes. And point blank defensive fire. Sure. And then assign all. Fire at will. Should work. Okay. Let's see. We don't have a huge amount of these ships, but we'll see. Why is Luna suffering collateral damage? Okay, lost a couple of units. This is so many, so many notifications. Wow, that's crazy. We got more notifications here than ground combat formation loss yet. Okay. What's the So yeah, they are outgunning us, I think. Oh shit, we've got actual ships in orbit, haven't we? Ship combat. Yeah, we've got actual ships in combat in orbit now. Why are they not attacking? More troops dropped in, yeah. Hmm. Okay, so you know what I said earlier about as long as we've got Earth, we're good. We might not have Earth that much longer. Oh, we finished building the thing. Great. Let's up that to 100%. And let's up this to 236. Sure. We're only actually moving forward 15 seconds at a time here. Are we building more ground troops or no? We're still building this one. Oh, fuck it. Just cancel that. I need more immediate troops, please. If we can just overwhelm them, that might be worthwhile. You're not wrong. Yeah, because we saved, didn't we, before we sent those fighters across to Mercury. Yeah, because this is painful. Watching. I mean, I'm going to turn those fighters off because they're not doing literally anything right now. Movement orders. No, combat I want. Ceasefire. Assign all. Ceasefire all. Assign all. Okay. One damage to something that's not died yet. Yeah, the I mean, these are building quite quickly. We've literally got nothing to lose right now. Right. Have we actually destroyed a? So we have destroyed one. We destroyed. Seems like this attack report versus elite infantry. Shots 1,162. Hit 72 on infantry to destroy one. Okay, so they are capable of destroying units. They're just shit at it. Which I think is my fault because those ground forces are literally just super light infantry. I don't think they've got weapons. Well, they've got weapons, obviously. But I think they're just PWLs. So they're not great. We could give them a broader range of weaponry to work with and build different sort of platoons, different what are they called? Battalions. What are we dealing with? Give me information. Give me ground units, and we are fighting anti-tank, elite infantry. I think that's all we're attacking on Earth. So anti-tank team. So they have one-shot weapons with 20 penetration. Bollocks. think 20 penetration is going to take out pretty much everything we've got. Because we don't have any more decent armor. We could... If we do that, give them... The only problem is we've got to research these first. Well, research once we design this unit, we have to research that unit. Massive damage. So we want to go for more damage. So if we go light infantry with what's forward fire direction? Don't know. Light anti-aircraft, light bombardment, light anti-vehicle. The enemy has a damage of 30. Where are you seeing that? Move this out to the side so we can actually read. Probably if I open this. Other screen. This one? Oh, of course, damage 30. Right. So, what's penetration mean if damage is 13? Elite infantry. Okay, so elite infantry damage is less, but they can fire 6 shots. Okay. You know, these guys have earned some experience for their their squad, haven't they? Right, let's see. Shots 1, penetration 12. Okay. Ah, I see, okay. So the minute we're dealing with this. This is what we're putting out. So they're 10 times more damaging than we are. We only have an armor of 8. I think penetration is if you don't exceed the penetration shot, you don't do any damage. You just hit their armor. So medium vehicle. If we do medium vehicle, medium armor, that's 32. If their damage is 30 and their armor piercing is 20, and I think the armor piercing of the elite was 15. It's like 20, 15. So if we just assume medium vehicle, medium armor, and then we want something that's going to hit them back quite hard. Crew served, anti-personnel. 6 and 6. 6, 6. Okay, so we want to go. Why is this not changing? Medium bombardment. I'm thinking medium bombardment. I guess it's 24 with 9 penetration. Don't know what this is. I'm assuming you get that by default. Oh, additional components. Oh, okay. So you can assign extra stuff. So if we do medium. Okay. So if we have medium bombardment as the secondary. And then we'll do medium auto cannons. Because that's got higher penetration. Sure, let's go for that. So this is medium vehicle, medium armor, medium autocannons, medium bombardment. So we'll do that'll do. We'll do this one's going to be called Metronome Medium fence create. So we're going to research that first. This is going to be 106 tons. We can just use the 5,000 ton HQ, I think. Let's research that though. What can we drop? We can probably drop this because we're not sending troops off just yet. I'm just going to cancel this for now. Electronic hardening. I do want that, but we don't need it right now. We just need ground combat. And you can do that. And then we've got 2 spare lives, which I will shove into salvage. Okay. And we're just, in the meantime, we're just holding them off with space police that are just getting murdered. When I'm going to have to leave this screen open, aren't I? Because we can't see ground combat. So that's coming in a month. Okay, that's done. Conscripts. Oh, the space police and conscripts. Yeah, absolutely. Right, ground nutrient. Let's get rid of all. Oh, I'm gonna have to delete these one by one. Nope. So get being a prick. To be fair, they build very fast, so if we keep a few of them just in case. Oh yeah, we need to build a formation as well, before I forget. Right, so we want add 10 units of it. Oh, we need a new formation. So this is Metronome Defense Squad. We want add those, and we want a 5,000 ton headquarters, and then we just want to keep adding these. I'll do. And then we'll fill the rest out with super light infantry. Oh no, we run out of size. There we go. Oh yeah, because I went, yeah, because change that to 45. Delete element. Change that to 46. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And then if I close that, reopen it. Now we've got these guys. They're not going to take that long to build. Let's build 10 for now. It's fine. Let's pass this forward. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to see these guys wipe the floor. Start punching back. Why are we going slowly? We're going slowly. Because we're being attacked. Oh. What did I just miss then? Oh, just more stuff getting destroyed. That's fine. Come on. Oh, we've got the first one done. First one is done. Centaur life pods. It's fine. Are we still building ships that are just getting wiped out as they get built? I think we'll stop that. We'll pause that for now. Pause that. Okay. Okay, these guys are doing much better. Can I see their like health or anything? I don't think I can I? Ground units, stockpiles. It's a great day for the army. It is indeed. I think they died, but they took out a few of their team. All units information. Okay, so they did get killed, but they went down swinging. Can I need to see if their stuff got killed. Right, let's color code some of these. So text color on that one, collateral damage. We'll do that as this light orange. Ground combat intelligence. Ground defense summary. Formation loss summary. That needs to be in red. we took some out, but then they died. Okay, so they've been trained now. And let's see. Can I see their army here? They concentrate down, but yeah, they do. There's no way to keep them offline either, I don't think. But what we could do, just keep building them. Just build a shitload. But then in research, if we... Let's get rid of that for now. Ground combat, construction rate. Three years. There's an 8 labs guy. June 2116. 8 labs. April. Okay. Couple of months less, but that might help. I just goofed. Ground combat. Where are we? We are here. Let's pause that. Let's build 40 of these. We just need to build them faster. We have living subjects. Kind of. We have 2 fully living subjects and 1 that's been battered. Okay. Now we don't have an academy commandant. Why do we not have an academy commandant? Weird. Okay. Active labs. Why do we have an active labs? Okay. We'll never know. Completed. Oh, it was the ship engine, power and propulsion. So we've now got 250% boost to engine power, which is not going to do us a whole lot of good. But it is nice to look at because currently we're working with this size of an engine. So it's 209 versus our current engine. We've got 2 of these. 40. So this was size 100. Yeah, it's just like a 25% boost. Yeah. Better fighter engine. If we were to put this at 200, yeah, it's 125 as opposed to just 80. Yeah. So we're still researching Ion. That's coming online in 2 years. So that will help us build a much better fighter. What else do we need for that? Just finish that tech because that's pissing me off. It's just sat there. Fire control. For the next best one you can go for it. Did we kill all the hostile ground forces on Earth? It's like we might have. Yeah, because we're building up a stockpile of defenses now. So while we are here, then, ground unit training. Just going to intermingle some of these. Victory! Yeah. Thanks for your help with that, by the way. That was interesting to try and stumble through that. Let's build another couple. Let's just pop these up. And we can also build our ship now, I believe. Because our... Oh, they killed the fucking shipyards again. Pricks. It is. It is what makes it fun, though. Come on. Electronic hardening. Finally. I think I'm just going to assign those 2 labs to the fire control. Done in 3.5 years. Ah! How goes the war? Well, we almost lost Earth. We very nearly... Oh, they've dropped another bunch of ground forces. 37,000 tons of them. RSTOs, though, just got built and has attacked one of their ships. We didn't destroy it, but we damaged it. That's a lot of red. The 3 ships in orbit of Earth. There are a couple more than 3, I think. Yeah, because these are all live ships because I turned off the wrecks. Yeah, we lost a couple of ships. All these orange ones are pretty much wrecks of our ships, bar 1 or 2. Yeah. What are they doing with these ground forces on Earth? And why am I not attacking them? Ground unit training. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. But you all already knew that. I bet you. In here, we need to do something with this, I would guess. Is this just the order of battle? These replacements. feel like that might have been a mistake. Target ground forces. No, I think, you know what, I think they're on Luna. Yeah, they are. That's why they're not firing, because they're not on Earth, they're on Luna. Damn, I should have spotted that. Okay, that's fine. Luna may be lost temporarily, but we will get them back. What just got researched? Ground units build faster. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so they now take half the time, more or less. Okay. I'm going to build up these STOs first, because if we can get a decent defense against their ships, they won't be able to land their ground forces on Earth as easily. Oh, labs. 8 labs, right, what do we need? Do with a better railgun launch velocity. Although not really, because the railgun STOs were working fine, they just got took out by the ground teams. Because we had no ground defense. Sensors. Protects an electronic system against anti-electronic weapons for effects, such as high power microwave, level 2 plus 50 protection. Okay, that's fine. We should probably prepare for a heavier assault on Earth, right? So we should probably start building heavy vehicles. Could also probably start doing the what, do we already do that? Oh no, the powered infantry armor. Oh, it just gives them 50% more armor, but they didn't have a huge amount anyway. We need to build a shipyard. This needs to come in. Let's drop this down to 50. Set this to 50. Fires to clear lunar troops. STLs increase defensive screen around Earth. Earth will need a substantial garrison, yeah. for sure. Oh, we stopped building the fires. That's why they're not there. We can unpause that now. Oh no, that's the fire factory. Unpause you. Can I sticky this to Earth? It's just going to keep moving, isn't it? Yeah. Whoa. Okay. So we destroyed one of their ships. What's left? 2 ships remain. We destroyed the Bezier. I think the Narbonne just bounced, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It ran off. Okay, so let's just check what we've got here. So we need more STOs. So we'll get these built. We'll let these ones build as well, and then we'll take some of these. We'll build some troop transports. We'll take some of those to Luna. Try and take those out. Yes, that's not a bad shot. How big are those STOs? I want this one. Okay, so all of my troop battalions are 5,000 tons or less, and my troop transport has a 5,000 ton cargo hold, I believe. Yeah, so we'll be able to build a small fleet, hopefully. But what we'll do, we'll try and do it smart. We'll build the STOs first. Let's up this to like let's up this to 5. So if we have 5 commercial shipyard complexes, they all start out at 10,000. If we build our troop transport ship, so tool them all for our troop transport ship, and set them all to add slipways, so that we have eventually 5 lots of 5 slipway troop transports. And hopefully the STOs can keep these ones alive. as long as we don't let any more ground troops land on Earth. What are you doing? The one thing I do not like about this particular enemy is they never seem to need to refuel, because there's no fuel anywhere in Sol other than on here. They've probably got a refueling ship somewhere, I would imagine. Excuse me. I feel like we're just drawing ships back to us using the fighters. Target destroyed. So there's 3 more left, 2 more left, 1 more left, and they're all gone. Except this one. Okay. Small victory, but a victory. We took out their ships. Shipyards. Target destroyed. The Narbonne got destroyed. Amazing. I think it's the Narbonne that we know of. Ship classes. Size. I'm assuming will be thermal signature. Yeah, Narbonne's 48,000 tons. Then the Verdun. And they're down to 0 Verduns now. Or down to 0 that we know of. We've so far killed 2 of the 3. Okay, so you can see what's left, what still exists. That's pretty cool. And then the ground units. Yeah, their elite infantry and their anti-tank seems to be the most prevalent. They seem to be incredibly fast. Like in 3 days going from there to there. How far is that? That's my go to bed alarm. How many STOs have we got on Earth now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are training 3 more. Then we'll get all these knocked out, and then we'll build a couple more STOs, and we'll plan on moving those. We'll build 5. Well, actually, we'll probably need 10. 10. And then when we get our troop transports up and running, hopefully soon. Shipyards. Nope. Inactive labs. Inactive labs, but no research done. Somebody retired. Ion drive guy. You prick. Oh, you were so close to doing it as well. Ugh, fine. Guess we'll wait till October. I think we've got a decent squadron of fighters up and running now as well. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's just, before I shoot off to bed, let's save just in case something goes horribly wrong, and we'll send our fighters to Luna to take out these ground forces. Excuse me. Turn that off. Yes, they have a really low chance to hit. Yeah, we're not doing any damage to these. Ground units destroyed. Yeah, we are killing some. I'm looking at this number here. It is going down slowly, I think. Yeah, it's going down 100 every time we destroy one unit. But they're also not able to hit us, so... And we're only going 15 seconds at a time, yeah. Let's move them back. And let's turn off their fire controls. Ceasefire all. Clear targets. Sign on. Okay, so we are waiting for our next. Well, our shipyards are done. Right, okay, we've got a couple of shipyards working. Great. So retool, retribution. Oh god, shipyard fleet. Sure, create task. Add a slipway. You retool. Ah, it's the fucking Baltimore. Trigger happy. Retool to the retribution, please. That's going to take you 3 months, of course it is. But yeah, when you get that, let's do that. So once we've got our ground fleet sorted. Sorry, troop transport bay loaded with ground troops. We'll send those to Luna. And hopefully retake Luna. I think using Luna as a staging point, that's funny. They keep throwing ships at us. And we keep blowing them up, so I'm going to take the scrap. I mean, if nothing else, we've learned a lot about combat, ground forces, the way to sort of structure your empire. You know, make sure you don't have all your eggs in one basket, because if your basket gets kicked, shit's going down. Right, I'm gonna save this because it is 11:10. We will be back tomorrow, if not Saturday. But yeah, we'll carry on. We'll see if we can retake Sol. Right now, I'd be happy to retake Luna. We've retaken Earth because Earth at one point did have an invasion force. And we've managed to kill a few ships. I'm happy with that. I think we've done quite a good job there. I don't want to go to bed. That's the thing. But I have to. I have work tomorrow. Right. I'll catch you all hopefully tomorrow. Have a nice night. Nice to meet you, Mitchell. Adios.